Everybody's looking for hidden gold. And I think as an entrepreneur and someone who runs a business, the place to look for hidden gold is on your financial statements. It's not a matter of just looking at your income statement to see where your sales and what your cost of goods sold is, but the hidden gold is in the subsidiary reports. It's in the information that's hidden in your IT system that's generating information that you're probably not looking at or not asking for. If you take a look at just a couple of categories that will allow you to really see greater information and detail about your way your company's running, you'll be able to make some decisions that'll change profitability. For instance, if you're looking at cost of goods sold, it's not just a matter of looking at the cost of materials, but taking a look in detail at the scrap and what's causing that scrap. If you're looking at your staff time, if you're a service company, take a look at the unutilized staff time that you have. When are your people working and when are they just sitting at their desks because they don't have things to do? Take a look at your freight costs and determine what you're spending on money for freight going out or for freight coming back in. Take a look at breakdown in manufacturing processes and understand what that's costing you in terms of efficiency and in terms of staff waiting for the machine to be back up and running again. When you look at payroll, take a look at revenue versus your dollar cost of payroll and track that over time to determine whether your staff is being more efficient or less efficient than they had previously. That ratio of payroll dollars to revenue is going to tell you something about what you're spending on staff and what you're gaining from them. And take a look at overtime, because overtime is time and a half, and that's certainly a greater cost of getting things done. So the question is your staff working efficiently, or are they being in a position where you're really forced to hire more staff because things aren't going as you had planned? When you take a look at overhead expenses is not just a matter of looking at rent and utilities, but also taking a look at what's happening on your credit card bills. Where are those categories of the expenses that are made and who is holding those credit cards and making those expenditures? What are you seeing in terms of cell phone expense? Are your costs well contained in terms of cell phone costs and outside maintenance? What kind of additional services are you hiring, either on a fixed retainer basis or on an hourly basis, to maintain equipment and facilities that you own? And not only that, but take a look at software and computer expense. I was working for a company that literally had 40 employees, and they were spending $1,500 a month on miscellaneous software at $10 or $20 a month per software package. That can add up in a real hurry. The hidden gold that you're going to find is in the subsidiary reports and the detail that's hidden in your IT system. Don't be afraid to ask your IT department if you can get further information to allow you to find profits that you wouldn't have seen otherwise.